I might regret teaching you guys this today. If someone takes what I did today and turns it into a profitable SaaS, all I ask is 5%. Have you ever left your meeting or say your university lecture with no understanding of what just happened? Maybe you have access to a transcript, maybe you have access to a set of slides, but no clear usable notes. Well, you're in luck, because in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can take a transcript and a set of slides to create detailed, well-structured notes completely for free. We're going to take a lot of raw information, we're going to use AI to organize it, we're then going to use the AI to polish it and create a structured, detailed note. This works perfectly for students like myself, but it's also extremely useful in the workplace. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to take your scattered resources and turn it into one structured document. In case anyone cares, I want to give you guys a little bit of backstory about how this automation came to life. So I was sitting in my university class and I have 2-hour-long lectures. So I have 4 2-hour-long lectures a week. And I have 4 1-hour classes a week. Now, the 1-hour classes a week are great because they're interactive, but the lectures are, for me, a bit of a time waster. I have a lot more things that I need to be doing, including YouTube is one. That's my big goals in life. But I thought, how can I create myself detailed notes so that I can study effectively without having to watch hours of lecture where the lecturer goes off topic, or maybe I can't understand what they're talking about. And I effectively did that. I sat for a couple hours and I crafted this workflow that I'm so excited to show you guys. So stick around and I will show you exactly how to do it. I will give you all the system resources that you need in the free Skool community link down below. And the template will be available to purchase. I want someone to build this SaaS, so I will be making it very, very cheap. But if you don't feel like paying for it and you don't feel like joining the Skool community, everything you need will be in this tutorial. So follow along step by step. Alrighty guys. Here's the demo. So we're inside my Google Drive here. You can see that I have 3 separate folders: transcript, lecture slides, and finished notes. Now, I might get in trouble for showing this, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. You can see that here is just heaps of text over the 2-hour-long lecture. You know, that's proof that this lecture is a long lecture. This isn't just something that I whipped up quickly. This is proper. Teaching sales. So this is teaching sales for my marketing class. Now we can come here and I have uploaded some lecture slides. I didn't just upload the lecture slides that my lecturer directly referenced, because this AI has the capability to find the lecture and pair it to the lecture slides. So I wanted to add 3 separate lecture slides so you guys can see that this isn't some stupid automation that is dumb and doesn't think. This automation is going to be able to tell which one of these lecture slides is the correct one. And just so you guys know, it is not these ones, it's this one. It is my MKTG for my marketing class, not MGMT. So it's not got anything to do with management, it's got something to do with marketing. Let me show you how the workflow works. So what we're gonna do is we're going to drop our resources into here, our lecture slides. So this is the one, and this is the transcript. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna spit out finished notes. So let's come to the workflow here. And let's see this thing in action. So what we're doing is we're going to download the transcript. It's going to extract it from the file. It's also going to find the matching PDF for the transcript, correct? It's going to download that and extract it, and then it's going to merge the two together. So you're going to have 2 separate notes for the AI agent to read. The AI agent is going to then pair and find what was said in the transcript and match it to what was said on the slides to then create our notes. So that's while the AI agent is working. We've got some simple code in here just to help the formatting of the notes, because what I was finding when I was making it was that it was generating unorganized notes. But with this code, it changes everything. So what it's done is it's converted it to a text file from JSON and it's uploaded it back into the Google Drive. All right, guys. So here we have it. So understanding buyers in business markets. Now that was the topic that we were talking about. And if you don't believe me, let me show you. Lecture slides. I might get in trouble for showing this, but understanding buyers. Cool. Now you know. Don't look at anything else. I might have to blur a few things. Cool. Here we go. It's listed the learning objectives, which were the important things that I need to know for my university study. And it goes into detail about all the topics that were spoken about in the lecture. And then it answers the learning objectives directly so that I can, these are the things that I need to know. Now, without showing too much more, we can see that these are well-structured notes combining two very, very, very hectic things, right? Essentially creating me very detailed notes. So first step is you guys want to grab yourself a Google Drive file. Now, we don't want actions, we want triggers. So we want this file to react when something is changed. So for that, it's going to be on changes involving a specific folder. Now, coming into the node, what I've done is I've hooked up my Google Drive account. So you guys need to do that. I've got it so that it's looking every minute for when I'm uploading things, and it's looking for changes involving the folder. And the folder that it's looking for is transcript. So it's waiting for the file to be created in transcripts, and then it's going to start the workflow. Once that's happened, you want to download the transcript. So again, it's just a drive file, but this time it's an action, it's not a trigger. Simply put, it is this one right here. Download file. So click on that one, and here we have a few options. So obviously resource is going to be file, operation, download. We're going to come here and we're going to put json.id because we want to extract the file ID. And then for the options, you guys are going to want to put output file in field. So json.name, because we want to call our output the name of our file, if that makes sense. So once you guys have done that, we are going to follow the path of extracting the transcript before we move on to finding the PDF. So grab yourself and extract from file node. That node is going to be extract from text file. And the input binary field is going to be the name of this, which is what we changed the output on the previous node. Now the input is going to be the name, and the destination output field I'm going to call transcript. You guys can call it whatever you want, but I would recommend calling it transcript so you know. You see here, transcript is the output. Alrighty guys, I accidentally deactivated the set node here, so I wanted to show you what it does. Pretty much what it's going to do is it's going to take our transcript from our extracted file. We're just going to rename it transcript text. So when we merge it together, the AI agent knows what's the transcript and what's the slides. So you guys need to go manual mapping, and then you need to click and just copy these settings here. So transcript text, string, and json.transcript. But if you named it something different, it'll be json dot whatever you named it. Before we move on to the merge node, we need to find the matching PDF. So to find the matching PDF, you guys need to find a search function in the Google Drive. Search files and folders. So give that one a click and hook it up to here. Now, you hook it up to your Google Drive account, resource file folder, operation search, search method, search file, folder name, and your search query is going to be this expression here. So copy this down. Pretty much what this does is it's going to replace the transcript.text and it's going to search that. So you need to make sure when you're putting in your files that you're naming them the same thing. So if we come back to my files here, we can see that in my transcripts, it says MKTG 8th of August transcript.text, and my lecture slide is MKTG 2308 8th of August.pdf. So when searching, we don't want to search for the transcript.text, we just want to search for MKTG 8th of August of 20. We're going to want to return all findings and from the list lecture slides. So not your transcript folder, from your lecture slides folder. And then what we want to do is we want to download those lecture slides. So this could be a meeting slide deck, it could be whatever. Now we're going to again take the same download file from Google Drive, hook it up, file, operation, download, by file, also the json.id, so we want the file ID, and output the file in field, call it slides. You can call it whatever you want. If I download this, my slides will show up. Okay, moving on, we want to grab an extract from PDF node. In the extract from PDF node, we just outputted it, called it slides, and we are now setting the input as slides. So it's going to take this and it's going to output it here. So we can see that there is 35 pages in my slides, and it's going to put all the information from the slides there. Once we've done that, we want to add our set node so we can effectively name and organize this. So we can see here that we've gone manual mapping, and instead of transcript text, we have taken the slides text. So the text from the slides. Now what we want to do is, we don't want to just throw these both into the AI agent and confuse it. We want to merge these two together So we can see here, we've gone for our merge node. The mode is combined, so don't go append, don't do any of the other ones, go combine. And we want to combine it by position. And there are going to be two inputs, as we can see, input 1, input 2, inputting into the merge node. And effectively what this is going to do is it's going to output these two right next to each other. So we can see transcript text, all that it is. Slide text, all that it is. Happy? Let's move on. Now what we want to do is we want to put it into an AI agent. So come to here, search AI agent, grab your AI agent and connect it to your merge node. Now, the AI agent, let me zoom out here. We're a bit zoomed in, guys. Is going to be a tools agent. Source for the prompt is defined below. Okay. Here this is. This will be linked in the Skool community. I will provide the exact text that I used, but you can see it here. It's very short. In the Skool community, you're going to want to add an option and you're going to want to add this system message. This system message is extremely long. So instead of me going, pausing, you screenshotting, putting it into ChatGPT, it's going to be in the Skool community. Join the Skool community, come across to Classroom, click the video, and there it will be there linked for you guys to access. Hook it up to the chat model of your choice. Just for the sake of this video, I have gone GPT 4.0. It's more than enough for me, but GPT 5.0 just came out. Haven't played around with it yet, but I'm just using 4.0. You can use whatever model you like. Effectively, what this AI agent is going to do is it's going to take what we did here and it's going to output your notes. It's going to make your notes right there. Now we want to organize this, so we want to call it data. So get yourself a set node, manual mapping, call this data, string, json.output. So this is the output from our AI agent. Drag it in here so that we have now effectively renamed this to data instead of output. Moving on is a code node. So come here, search function, search code, whatever you like, that one there. Effectively what this node is going to do is it's going to take this and it's going to format it. So it's going to replace this with that, this with that, this with that. You get the gist. This code was generated using ChatGPT. You can copy it here. It will also be linked in the Skool community. There, run once for all items, language, JavaScript. Okay, now that we've done that, we want to take this JSON output and we want to turn it to a text file. So grab yourself a convert to text file. Okay, how we're going to configure this is we're going to take the data. It's called data. If you called it something different, this will be something different. We're going to put output file in field, and we're also just going to keep it data. We're going to call it data. So it's effectively taken the JSON, converted it here. You can download this and you can see there are my notes. So you can download it from here and be happy. If you guys don't want to put it in your Google Drive or you want to put it somewhere else, I don't know where you want to put it. If you want to send it to Gmail, if you want to, the opportunities are endless for you guys to do what you want to do. But for the sake of this video, what I chose to do is I chose to store it back into my Google Drive under finished notes. So grab yourself an upload file from the Google Drive, copy these settings here, file, operation, upload, input data field name, that right there, whatever you called that, make sure you put it there. File name is, you can call this whatever you want. You can mess around. You can call this anything you like. You can call it your lecture notes. So I could come down here for argument's sake and I can grab this name, put it in there, _now.text, but I just put study notes now, so the date.text. Under my drive, in the parent folder, finished notes. So make sure you guys do that. So if you guys followed this step by step, you should have exactly what you need to take your transcripts, your slides, and combine them into detailed notes. When people come to me and say, Josh, how do I start in this AI space? How do I start with AI automation? I tell them the same thing. And this is the exact method that I use still to this day and how I used to start learning N8N, learning Cursor, Claude Code, all these different tools. I identified a problem that I was having in my life that I needed automated, that I could do faster, but it's costing me a lot of manual time. And for me, that was university. The lecture, watching the lecture, like I mentioned, 2 hours long. I don't have 2 hours to watch that. I'm then going to build the automation through trial and error in N8N. Yes, it takes time. No, it's not instant, but it will pay off. I'll then go trial and error to solve my problem. And once I've solved my problem, I will then start trying to solve other people's problems. So if you guys are having any problems in your business at all and need something automated, feel free to contact me and I'll see what I can do. If you guys found this tutorial useful, or if you just enjoyed listening to me talk, our free Skool community will be linked down below. It's brand new, so get in now, you'll be early. It's completely free and it'll have the resources that you need from this video. Feel free to ask any questions there, share your work, share your wins. I want to build a community surrounding AI builders, and I want you guys to go in there, flex what you're doing, ask me any questions. I'm here to help. The link will be down below for you to join. And if you want to skip any trial and error, if you don't have the time to build this, feel free to contact me directly. I'm more than happy to build it for you. Or you can grab my entire workflow for just $5 in the Gumroad link down below. You'll get the template, use cases, examples, and the entire process will be all ready to go. Just download and import straight into your N8N instance and start producing notes that are actually clear, organized, and will be used in real settings. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and comment for the algorithm. It helps me out heaps. I hope everyone has an amazing day and a great rest of their week. I'll catch you all in the next one.